Welcome to the spoken tutorial on inserting text in drawings in LibreOffice Draw. In this tutorial, we will learn how to work with text in drawings, format text in drawings, and work with text boxes. We will also learn to set indents, space, and align text, add text to lines and arrows, place text within callouts. Text can be added in two ways. It can be directly inserted into a drawn object, including on lines and arrows. It can be inserted into a text box as an independent draw object. Here we are using Ubuntu Linux version 10.04 and LibreOffice Suite version 3.3.4. Let us open the draw file watercycle and add some text to it. We shall add the text cloud formation to two white clouds next to the sun. Select the white cloud group. Double-click on it in order to enter the group. Let us select the top cloud. Now, let's select the text tool from the drawing toolbar. Can you see the cursor has transformed into a small vertical blinking line? This is the text cursor. Let us type the text cloud formation. Now, click anywhere on the page. Let us enter the same text for the other white cloud too. To exit the group, double-click anywhere on the page. Let us now name the sun in the same way. Entering text in objects cannot get simpler than this. Next, let us select the gray cloud group. As before, double-click on it to enter the group. Type rain cloud in each cloud. As the text in the gray clouds is black in color, it is not visible. So let us change the color of the text to white. Select the text and right-click for the context menu and select Character. The Character dialog box is displayed. Click on the Font Effects tab. In the Font Color field, scroll down and select White. Click OK. The font color changes to white. In the same manner, let's change the text color of the second cloud. Select the text and right-click, then select Character. In Font Color, choose White. Double-click anywhere on the page to exit the group. Similarly, let's type the word Mountain in the triangle that depicts the mountain. You can format text for character, that is, change font styles and give special effects to fonts. You can also format text for paragraph, that is, align text, set indents or spacing and set tab positions. You can access these dialog boxes either from the context menu or from the main menu. To access the character dialog box from the main menu, select Format and select Character. To access the paragraph dialog box from the main menu, select Format and select Paragraph. In the rectangle, let's draw a thick black line to show where the groundwater accumulates. From the drawing toolbar, select Line, move the cursor to the page, press the left mouse button and drag from left to right. Draw a horizontal line that will divide the rectangle into two equal halves. The ground is divided into two. Now, let's make the line wider. Select the line and right-click for the context menu. Click on Line. The Line dialog box appears. In the Style field, click the drop-down box. Select Ultra Fine 2 dots, 3 dashes. In the Width field, enter the value point 0.70. Click OK. We have widened the line. Let's insert the text Groundwater table inside the rectangle. First, let's select the Text tool. This is the capital T option on the drawing toolbar. Move to the Draw page. Now the cursor has been transformed into a plus sign with a capital I beneath it. Click inside the rectangle. Observe that a text box appears. Here, let's type groundwater table. To align the text to the center of the text box, place the cursor inside the text box. Click on Centered icon in the standard toolbar at the top. In a similar manner, let's add the text Rainwater flows from land into rivers and sea in the triangle. Pause this tutorial for the assignment. Draw a square. Insert the text, "This is a square." A square has 4 equal sides and 4 equal angles. Each angle in a square is 90 degrees. The square is a quadrilateral. Format this text using the options in the text dialog box. Apply the font size, style, and alignment options to the text. Now, let's arrange the arrows in the diagram. These arrows show evaporation of water from land, vegetation, and water bodies to the clouds. Let's select the leftmost arrow. Now, click and drag towards the mountain. Let's select the middle arrow. Now, click and drag towards the trees. The third arrow shows evaporation of water from water to clouds. Let's use the option Curve to draw a line that shows water running down the mountains. From the drawing toolbar, click on Curve and select Freeform Line. On the Draw page, place the cursor next to the mountain. Press the left mouse button and drag down. You have drawn a curved line. Now, let's add description to each of these arrows. Select the first arrow to the right and simply type evaporation from rivers and seas. Click anywhere on the page. The text appears on the line. Notice that the text is placed exactly on the line and hence it is not clear. To move the text above the line, click on the line. The text is placed horizontally. Place the cursor at the end of the text and press the Enter key. Click on the page. The text gets aligned. Text typed on lines and arrows can also be formatted using options from the context menu. Let's format the font size using the context menu. Click on the text, Evaporation from Rivers and Seas. The text is now horizontal. Let's select the text and right-click to view the context menu. Select Size and click 22. The size of the font has changed. Now let's type the following text for all the other arrows. Evaporation from soil. Evaporation from vegetation. Runoff water from the mountains. Let's show rain falling from the gray clouds. To show rain, let's draw dotted arrows which point downwards from the cloud. From the drawing toolbar, select Line Ends with Arrow. Then place the cursor on the first gray cloud to the left. Press the left mouse button and drag it down. Right-click for the context menu and click Line. The Line dialog box appears. Click on the Style drop-down list and select 2 dots, 1 dash. Click OK. We have drawn a dotted arrow. Let's copy and paste 2 more arrows for this cloud. Now, let's copy and paste 2 arrows to the other cloud. Now, let's add the text Rain to the dotted arrows. Let's type the text Evaporation to form the clouds in a text box just above the water object. From the drawing toolbar, select the text tool and draw a text box as shown. Type Evaporation to form the clouds inside it. From the drawing toolbar, select the text tool and draw a text box next to the gray clouds. Type Condensation to form rain inside it. Move the text box by first clicking on the border of the text box. Now drag and drop it in the desired location. Following the previous steps, let's give the title Water Cycle Diagram using a text box and format the text in bold. We have completed drawing the water cycle diagram. Now let's learn about callouts. What are callouts? They are special text boxes that call your attention to or point to an object or a location in the draw page. Most comic books, for example, have text placed inside callouts. Let's add a new page to the draw file. From the main menu, select Insert and click on Slide. A new page is inserted. To draw a callout, go to the Drawing toolbar. Click the small black triangle next to the callout icon. Various callouts are displayed. Let's click on Rectangular Callout. Move the cursor to the page. Press the left mouse button and drag. You have drawn a callout. You can enter text inside the callout just as you did for the other objects. Double-click and type the text "This is an example" inside the callout. This brings us to the end of this tutorial on LibreOffice Draw. In this tutorial, you have learned how to work with text in drawings, format text in drawings, work with text boxes, indenting, spacing and aligning text, adding text to lines and arrows, placing text within callouts. Try out this assignment by yourself. Create a notebook label and an invitation as shown in this slide. Watch the video available at the following link. It summarizes the spoken tutorial project. If you do not have good bandwidth, you can download and watch it. The Spoken Tutorial Project team conducts workshops using spoken tutorials, gives certificates for those who pass an online test. For more details, please write to contact@spoken-tutorial.org. Spoken Tutorial Project is a part of the Talk to a Teacher project. It is supported by the National Mission on Education through ICT MHRD, Government of India. More information on this mission is available at spoken-tutorial.org/nmeict-intro. This tutorial has been contributed by Daisy Crew Solutions Private Limited. Thanks for joining.